What does the shape and size of a raindrop look like? Well, it's a lot different than you might think or what we've been shown all of our life. A teardrop shape is wrong. Raindrops never look like this. They're actually more of a spherical shape, although not a perfect sphere. They start off as a sphere when they're very, very small, only about 1 millimeter, but they change shape depending on the size. When they're 2 millimeters, they start to look like a hamburger. At 3 millimeters, more like an upside down U. And then at 4.5 millimeters or greater is when they start to split in half. But why does the shape change the size of a raindrop? Well, 3 factors. The first is surface tension. All this really means is that when raindrops are attracted to each other and move into one big raindrop, the wind as the raindrop falls goes around the outside of the raindrop, creating a spherical shape. Again, only when it's small, and that's because the wind generally goes around the outside of the raindrop. However, as the drop gets bigger, as more drops start to combine with a greater surface area, the wind starts to impact the bottom of the raindrop, not just pushing on the outside of it, but starting to push more underneath it. And that's what creates this hamburger and eventually a U shape. When it's big enough, the wind or the air pressure from it will start to break this drop apart into 2 small spheres. So the process starts all over again, going back to that small sphere, creating this shape, and then breaking up. That's the process that it goes through, raindrops, as they fall from the atmosphere. The more you know about raindrops, share it with your friends and family. Reporting on the weather deck, I'm meteorologist Violet Skyberg.